So what do you think the name of the department at MRDD should be changed to?
I think it should be, the name should be chosen after input from the folks who are most likely to be affected by the name change. And so I don't have preferred nomenclature at the present time, but I do think that working together we can come up with a name for the department that is, in fact, more respectful and does not cause people to feel maybe embarrassed or made to feel as if they're a lesser person simply because they have a disability.
Governor, the House put a lot of federal stimulus appropriations into the transportation budget last night. I had been under the understanding that you wanted to run a lot of that expedited to the controlling board. Are you okay with all the moves they did in that regard?
I wasn't present last night, but I have read the news accounts and I've talked to my staff about what happened, and I'm pleased with the outcome so far. If I can just say a word about the rail issue.
Sure.
I remember being in Columbus, as I recall, it was in the late 70s, early 80s, sometime within that time period. There was an effort to encourage the development of expanded passenger rail in Ohio, and it was not accomplished at that time. I said to my staff this morning, where would we be today if the decision had been different at that time? Change is difficult, but change must be embraced. And the fact is that I am unwilling to let Ohio be an island surrounded by other states that are pursuing expanded passenger rail service and leave Ohio out of that essential transportation network. And I think what we're proposing is the right course of action for Ohio. It's something that I am totally committed to, and I think we will see this happen, and it will be good for Ohio, it will be good for our environment. It will, I think, help unify Ohio as a state. One of the things that I have come to feel about Ohio during the relatively short time that I've been governor is that we are a great state, but unlike some states that have one major metropolitan area, such as Illinois, it's Chicago, obviously. Ohio is both blessed and challenged by having multiple large metropolitan areas: Cleveland, Cincinnati, Columbus, Dayton, Akron, Youngstown, Toledo, and all too often I think it causes us, or results in us, not seeing ourselves as a unified state, but perhaps more as city-states that are in competition one with the other, rather than working in unity for the betterment of the entire state of Ohio. I think so many good things can be accomplished by establishing this kind of transportation network within and throughout Ohio. And so I'm determined to pursue that. That's one of the things that I hope to be able to talk with President Obama about tomorrow when he visits Ohio. I have already talked with Secretary Ray LaHood when I was in Washington recently about my willingness to strongly support a high-speed connection that would come through Chicago into Toledo, through Cleveland, and on into New York. And I think that particular route has great promise and possibilities as well. But this is the time to do it, and I'm happy that the effort seems to be moving forward in the transportation bill.
Anything else?